US Army taking a page straight out of the Ukrainian playbook, but with that signature American flair for overkill. They just successfully tested an FPV drone armed with a freaking Claymore mine. A Claymore isn't some subtle piece of tech, essentially a curved brick of C4 explosive with a face full of 700 steel ball bearings. It's not a precision weapon. It's a directional people deleter designed to fire all that shrapnel in a 60-degree arc, cutting down everything in front of it for over a football field's length. It's the kind of weapon you set and forget with a tripwire, a brutal and simple tool for area denial. And now, the Army's Project Shank is literally bolting it to a quadcopter, turning it into a high-speed hunter-killer drone. They launched a winged target drone, a 3.5-kilogram Skyraider, probably thinking it was just going for a nice little flight. Then they unleashed the Claymore drone, piloted by this National Guard officer who basically became a drone ace for a day. He hunted this thing down, got in close, and then someone gave the command to fire. What happened next wasn't a surgical strike, it was a demolition. They basically vaporized the target drone. The report says it was like hitting a pigeon with buckshot at point-blank range, but with way fewer feathers. The explosion was so massive that the recoil from the Claymore blast literally knocked the quadcopter itself out of the sky and they lost contact for a second. But get this, the little drone that could actually survived, shook it off, and re-establish comes. It's like a boxer getting punched so hard they do a backflip but still get up to win the fight. This is the US Army formally integrating the harsh, brutal and incredibly effective lessons from the trenches of Ukraine directly into its own doctrine. For years we've seen Ukrainian and Russian forces jury-rigging all sorts of munitions onto commercial drones, creating these improvised loitering munitions and steerable cluster bombs. This is about developing small, cheap, and brutally effective systems that a single soldier can operate to achieve absolute air dominance against enemy drones and maybe even soft ground targets, witnessing a fundamental shift. This is the democratization of air power, but also its brutal simplification. The battlefield of the near future isn't just going to be about stealth fighters and billion-dollar platforms. It's going to be this: a soldier in a foxhole piloting a $500 drone armed with a 40-year-old mine, capable of taking out a critical asset in a blaze of terrifying glory. It's ingenious, it's terrifying, and it's absolutely where warfare is headed. What a time to be alive.